Judge rejects bankruptcy sale of Alex Jones Infowars to The Onion. A federal judge on Tuesday night rejected the sale of the conspiracy platform Infowars to The Onion satirical news outlet after Alex Jones claimed that a recent bankruptcy auction was fraught with illegal collusion. The Onion was named the winning bidder on November 14 over a company affiliated with Jones. U.S. bankruptcy judge Christopher Lopez's decision means Jones can stay at Infowars in Austin, Texas. The Onion had planned to kick Jones out and relaunch Infowars in January as a parody. At the end of a lengthy two-day hearing in a Texas courtroom, Lopez criticized the auction process as flawed and said the outcome left a lot of money on the table for families of victims of the 2012 Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. "You got to scratch and claw and get everything you can for them," Lopez said. The Onion offered $1.75 million in cash and other incentives for Infowars assets in the auction. First United American Companies, which runs a website in Jones' name that sells nutritional supplements, bid $3.5 million. Lopez cited problems but no wrongdoing with the auction process. He said he did not want another auction and left it up to the trustee, who oversaw the auction, to determine the next steps. Trustee Christopher Murray had defended the Onion's bid during the hearing. Only two people showed up to bid, and one was just better than the other, Murray testified, referring to the Onion. Asked how much better it was, he said a lot. Although the Onion's cash offer was lower than that of First United American, it also included a pledge by many of the Sandy Hook families to forego $750,000 of the auction proceeds due to them and give it to other creditors, providing the other creditors more money than they would receive under First United American's bid. Jones did not attend the proceedings and instead broadcast from his studios in Austin. "I can't imagine the judge would certify this fraud," Jones said on his show Tuesday. "I mean, it's head-spinning the stuff they did and what they claimed." The trustee and the Onion denied the allegations from Jones and the company and accused them of sour grapes. CBS News has reached out to the Onion and representatives of Jones for comment on the ruling. The sale of Infowars is part of Jones' personal bankruptcy case, which he filed in late 2022 after he was ordered to pay nearly $1.5 billion in defamation lawsuits in Connecticut and Texas filed by relatives of victims of the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. Jones repeatedly called the shooting that killed 20 children and 6 educators a hoax staged by actors and aimed at increasing gun control. Parents and children of many of the victims testified in court that they were traumatized by Jones' conspiracies and threats from his followers. Jones has since acknowledged that the Connecticut school shooting happened. Most of the proceeds from the sale of Infowars, as well as many of Jones' personal assets, will go to the Sandy Hook families. Some proceeds will go to Jones' other creditors. Murray testified that he did not favor either bidder over the other and was not biased. He also revealed that First United American submitted a revised bid in recent days, but he said he could not accept it because the Sandy Hook families in the Connecticut lawsuit objected. The Onion valued its bid with the Sandy Hook family's offer at $7 million because that amount was equal to a purchase price that would provide the same amount of money to the other creditors. In a court filing last month, Murray's lawyers called First United American's request to disqualify the Onion's bid a disappointed bidder's improper attempts to influence an otherwise fair and open election process. Murray's lawyer questioned him Tuesday afternoon, then Jones' attorney, Ben Brooks, cross-examined him into the early evening. Brooks noted that the Sandy Hook lawsuit judgments could be overturned in pending appeals and got Murray to acknowledge that the Sandy Hook family's offer in the Onion bid could fall apart if that happens. That's because the percentage of the auction proceeds they would be entitled to could drop sharply, and they wouldn't get the $750,000 from the sale to give to other creditors. Brooks also questioned Murray about last-minute changes to the proposed sale to the Onion, with Murray responding that they were the result of different viewpoints on the numbers being settled. Auctioneer Jeff Tannenbaum on Monday defended both the value of the bid and its selection. Up for sale were all the equipment and other assets in the Infowars studio in Austin, as well as the rights to its social media accounts, websites, video archive, and product trademarks. Jones uses the studio to broadcast his far-right conspiracy theory-filled shows on the Infowars website, his account on the social platform X, and radio stations. Many of Jones' personal assets are also being sold. Jones has set up another studio, websites, and social media accounts in case the Onion wins approval to buy Infowars and kicks him out. Jones has said he could continue using the Infowars platforms if the auction winner is friendly to him. Jones is appealing the $1.5 billion in judgments, citing free speech rights. After being named the winning bidder last month, the Onion CEO Bill Collins briefly described its plans for Infowars in a statement to social media. "We are planning on making it a very funny, very stupid website. We have retained the services of some Onion and Clickhole Hall of Famers to pull this off. I can't wait to show you what we have cooked up," he wrote. The Onion said its exclusive launch advertiser would be the gun violence prevention organization Everytown for Gun Safety. In a satirical article posted to The Onion, the supposed CEO of Global Tetrahedron, the parent company of The Onion, said the decision to acquire Infowars was an easy one for the Global Tetrahedron executive board. Founded in 1999 on the heels of the Satanic Panic and growing steadily ever since, Infowars has distinguished itself as an invaluable tool for brainwashing and controlling the masses, fake Global Tetrahedron CEO Bryce P. Tetrader wrote. No price would be too high for such a cornucopia of malleable assets and minds.